Okay, we're up here, and I thought I would get you some video. Granted, as you know, these cameras on phones and just cameras in general, they make everything look a little strange. So, okay, so it is Thursday, and we had pressure washed the other aspect of the house at the end of the day. Let me see if I can reduce this. And so this areas are still wet, and they have not been stained. So we need to hold off. Look how nice we got that to come out there. We need to hold off on these for until tomorrow. We need to give them one good solid day of drying in the sun before we don't want to seal anything in. That's what happened. Was whoever did it last. That's kind of what the whole deal was. Is why you got a lot of mold and stuff up here. And that's, look at that. I mean, we got rid of probably 80% of that, and it's still there some. We're doing the absolute best we can, but this was a mean one. So what we do is we spray bleach and mildewcide and a special little concoction we make, and we spray this, and then we use giant brushes, and we brush it, stiff bristle brushes, and we brush it in during the pressure washing. So we've gotten rid of a lot of it, but it's the best we can get. Take a look at that door. Looks brand new. We just lacquered that. Did some spar varnish on it. Some nice boat varnish like that I like to use. And so we're moving. Like all the stuff you've already seen has been sanded. The neighbors came over and could not believe how nice this deck looked. I mean, they were in shock. And they basically signed us up to do their deck because they saw how ridged every one of these were, and now it's just smooth as can be. So, Thursday, today I'll show you where we started early this morning. It's about 3 o'clock or so, I figure. So I'll show you where we started, and I'll let you get an idea of that. So this morning what we had done was we had started on this corner right here, and we started staining right here. So look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? We did not do up here. As you can see, it's still wet. That's the worst part of the entire house. For some reason, the whole house is done in a certain way, but they lacquered. I think they started by lacquering all that possibly years ago, and then they just said, oh my goodness, this would be crazy expensive, and they moved on. And so for some reason, that's the only part of the house that's lacquered. So I'm not sure why. So we had to just go after that. I mean, it is really bad up in there. So we went after it with everything we have, with multiple rounds of bleach, multiple rounds of mildewcide, and just the pressure washer right up on it. So that's what that's going to end up being right there. We're going to take a look at it in the morning. So there's no stain on it. It's still wet. This is all been done 2 coats. So we got rid of almost all the stuff on the back is good. And we've gotten rid of almost all of it, but we have run into a little bit where that bad spot was. And it's pretty much as best we can get it. So all this guy here done, beautiful coloring. We managed to get a semi-transparent without painting it with a solid paint. So this part of, there's like a little bit of a wing, and you still see it in the right sunlight. You see a little bit of it here. It is soaked